defenseman Randall, who is a local to Durham, New Hampshire. So tell us, Ryan, was UNH always in the plan, being a local?
Yeah, I mean, everyone always asks me that, but it's obviously been a dream of mine since I was a little kid. I came to the games when I was, 7, 8 years old, and I've been coming ever since. So it's definitely my number one spot.
What solidified your decision initially to come to UNH?
Probably when Coach Borek called me. I mean, I had one of my best friends on the team, Trevor Van Reeves, there. He committed there, 10 months before I did. He was the best friend I had on the Monarchs, and when he committed, it just made it that much easier for me to choose.
So now that it's your senior year, has it hit you yet that it's your final year playing for the Wildcats?
I don't think it's really hit me quite yet. All the guys kind of talk about it like, oh, this is our last chance for the championship and everything, but I still think it's going to take a little time for it to set in.
So talk about your time playing for Coach Emili alongside your fellow seniors.
It's been one crazy ride, to be honest. I mean, we started off with 8 of us, and now there's 5 of us, so it's just made us, a lot closer as a class. And, Coach Emili is such a great coach. Obviously, he's got over 500 victories in hockey. He's countless trips to the tournament, so all of it's just been an absolute whirlwind, but it's been an awesome time.
So about the team, big group of young guys. A lot of people have been calling it a rebuilding year for the Wildcats. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I always hear that in sports, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with it because after 2 or 3 months, you start seeing the freshmen and the sophomores, they get more acclimated, they feel more comfortable. And I think we're starting to see that with, Andrew Podorowski. He's been looking really solid in practice. Our defensemen, we have a real young group of defensemen. We have 2 sophomores, 4 freshman defensemen, myself, and then Brett Pesch. And, everyone's starting to look better and better every single game, and I don't think anyone's going to argue that fact. So you look at us in February and March, you're going to see a completely different team.
Is there anything that the team is particularly focused on improving for future matchups?
I think just continuing to develop our defensive zone because we've had a couple breakdowns there, and then scoring goals. That's the main goal of every game. We got to score the most goals, so we just got to continue to work hard in those areas, and we'll be fine.
What about you personally? Anything you've given a little extra attention to in preparation for this season?
I mean, there's always certain areas where I know I can improve and everyone can improve, but I've definitely been working on my defensive zone coverage, working on my skating, my one-on-ones. So as long as I can continue to develop there and get better there, the offense will come, and I'm not worried about that. I was a forward for 13 years of my life, so I was always pretty confident with the puck. So as long as I can take care of everything defensively, I should be good.
So you're a business major here at UNH. Aside from hockey, how's your year been?
It's been relatively easy. I mean, we had, unlike most kids, being junior hockey players, we take college classes. So we come in with extra credits. And after my freshman year, we took a summer class after freshman year, and I was a full 16 credits ahead. So that was able to lighten the load a little bit. And I've only been taking 3 classes for the last couple semesters, so that definitely helps out, makes it easier.
You must have a lot of free time. What do you do to occupy yourself besides hockey?
Definitely a lot of sleeping. I got a puppy who takes up a lot of my time. He's starting to calm down a little bit, so it's getting easier, but definitely napping and the puppy are 2 things I do the most.
Any future plans for after UNH so far? Or?
Yeah, I actually accepted a job with Liberty Mutual in Dover I started in July, so that was pretty exciting. I did an internship there this summer, and they offered me a job, and I was like, oh, gotta take it.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for joining me, and best of luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.